You're a man. Would you have said that about yourself last year, or maybe when did you kind of grow into that?
I'd say I was a man last year. I define it as an inexperienced man, adjusting to the speed of the game, and actually the whole starting five lineman, being over 300 pounds, you really didn't get that in high school. So it was a nice transition, especially like I said, we had a group of older guys that really led the way last year. So it's something that I look forward to doing here.
We hear a lot about vocal leadership in football, but what are some situations where you would say something in the weight room, pushing guys through a workout, or maybe during a game? Where's some examples of those types of situations?
You really just got to know, when to come at a guy, as far as, vocally really imposing your will. But then you also have to understand, when the time is right, to pull the guy aside and really correct him and things like that. So as the leadership role develops, I learn every day, about, how to be a leader and things like that. So
you've said that's part of who you are. Did you develop that part of yourself through football, through sports, the leadership aspect?
Yeah, I've been in sports since I was about 7 years old. So, and it was also a value, that my mother and father taught me. So it's really just seeing, as parents do it. You know what I mean? It really reflects, and here I am.
Is that something that was sort of always part of your personality growing up? When you're playing just on the playground as an elementary school kid, were you sort of the leader even back then? Yeah,
really just always looking for that edge, to find that way, to be successful. It's something that I've always, kind of had a trigger to.
Jaylon, question for you. Last year you played a position that was maybe made its biggest impact off the stat sheet. And you still managed to make a pretty big impact on the stat sheet. This year, it looks like you're lined up in a position that is set up to statistically thrive. Do you have goals for this year from a number point of view? Is it 100 tackles? Do you set goals like that, or do you just go in looking to take things game by game?
Really, my goal set is really different from that. It's about how can I help others? How can I get the D-line set up? How can I communicate with my safeties? That's really my focus, making sure that the communication is outstanding. And that's something that, I can control. As far as 100 tackles and things like that, it's everything like that, it'll play out. But really just always looking for a way to put my team in a situation to where we can be successful.